this is Amina Sheikh here on Zoom channel, and with me today I have the host and dost Karan Kundrra, as he's going to tempt me throughout the interview. So welcoming him on Zoom channel.
Thank you. What an intro.
I have to definitely get tempted by you because
Yes,
Temptation Island.
because we are talking about Temptation Island,
and we're
India.
on an island. It gives this vibe, the sun and sand literally.
लग रहा है ना vibe आ रही है ना?
Light से sun का vibe आ चुका है और ये इसका sun का है already.
Kudos to the marketing team, man. Good job.
But how was it like working for this one, hosting the show? And it's not like that normal reality show which we see.
Yeah.
It's quite different. Couples hai, अलग-अलग couples hai, उनको separately रखा जाएगा, and there would be a lot of twists and turns. So how excited are you for this?
I'm very excited, extremely excited. Also, approach बहुत different है इस show की. मैं as a host भी बहुत different approach के साथ आया हूँ. It is a social experiment at the end of the day. जैसा कि आपने कहा, 2 islands हैं, 2 अलग-अलग उसमें है, और लोग react किस तरह से करते हैं. I've already been a host previously, and then I have been a contestant in a captive reality setup, and then there was lockup. तो मैं काफ़ी evolve कर चुका हूँ. The way I approach my work as a host. So you will see that happening here as well. I get very attached to my work and to the people that are around me, and my experiences also are a benefit for them because वो किस तरह से react कर रहे हो मुझे पता है कि यार तुम इस तरह से react कर रहे हो क्योंकि अभी तुम इस situation में मैंने भी same किया था. So don't worry about it. It's okay. So yeah, I think my approach towards this show, even the makers' approach towards Temptation Island India is kind of new. Yeah.
Do you feel like a reality veteran right now while being on this show? Because you've got an experience of course, Bigg Boss was your biggest stint for that matter, but hosting shows.
Hosting, see again, I would say that I have a better understanding of human nature now, which is beautiful. When you look at people, good, bad, evil, everything just goes for a toss when you're in a situation like this, and you are just you, which is kind of the USP of a show like this. तो आपकी असलियत बाहर आ जाती है.
अच्छा, with the reality shows basically. But also you can't be fictitious, but at the same time when there are restrictions, when you were a part of Bigg Boss, I have to ask this question to you. You were also having your own tempers and moods, but when you came out of it, we see different side of you completely. You're more humble, you're more grounded, you're more like attached to people and affectionate. Do you feel that these kind of shows help you in grooming yourself?
I'm more affectionate to the people around me because I have very few people around me anymore. If you understand कि जितने लोग मुझे पसंद नहीं थे वो मेरी ज़िंदगी से बाहर जा चुके हैं. Because of Bigg Boss, I've realized कि मुझे इन लोगों की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Correct? आपको अपने बारे में बहुत पता चलता है. You get to know the reality of life as well. And of course, priorities change हो जाती हैं. You become more real. You become more assured of things and people around you. तो life जो पहले complicated होती है external pressures और opinions की वजह से वो बहुत सीधी साधी होती है. भाई ये नहीं होना है क्योंकि मुझे पता है ये क्या है, तो out. So that makes you a happier person, doesn't it?
And as we talk about the reality show, you met Tejasswi on the reality show, and many people even now don't believe कि reality show वाला show जो प्यार होता है वो fictitious होता है. People think that, but it turned out to be so true and loyal to each other.
Correct.
What do you have to say on that?
I think people are comparing us to probably couples who came onto the show to probably garner something, but वही situations जिसमें मैं था वो उसी situations में तेजू थी और वो भी रियल थी अपने आप को लेके, और हम वहाँ पर मिले, हम एक दूसरे को पसंद आए. वो एज टू इंडिविजुअल्स, नॉट एज अ कपल हु कम. यू नो व्हाट आई मीन. तो हमारा मकसद तो वो था ही नहीं, तो वो इसलिए शायद लोगों को लगता है कि इट इज़ इम्पॉसिबल कि ऐसा होता है या नहीं होता है. बट थैंकफुली टचवुड 2 साल हो गए.
And touchwood, it's quite a good chemistry between you both, but also
chemistry तो है.
Chemistry तो है, वो तो दिक्कत आती है. She's very protective about you. I remember like when we were doing the interviews during Finfair, and she was like literally ensuring that you are not hurt or you were going back, and she was there to take care of you.
Yes.
But also often you're on social media also we see that people dug out your past, talk about your past or about your past relationships. Does that bother you? Because some things some chapters maybe you may not want to talk about. and be it with me, Janusha, or be it
I think
Kritika?
whatever chapters I did not want to be spoken about are not out. You know what I mean? I have been very open about my life, and that's how I am, correct? So it doesn't bother me as much because लोगों का तो काम ही है, और वो जो लोग हैं वो बहुत कम है. The ratio of the amount of love that we're getting. Coming back to what you had asked me before as well was कि you are आप काफ़ी बदल जा गए हो बिग बॉस के बाद, आप काफ़ी humble हो गए हो. आपको जब इतना प्यार मिलता है, आप humble कैसे नहीं होगे? And I'm grateful and I feel blessed the amount of love that I'm still getting. And Big Boss को खत्म हुए 2 साल हो गए हैं. It is just you get up in the morning and you just think about yourself, because that's what I do in the morning. I'm very grateful about everything that I have, and then I see all of this that is happening around me and I'm like, bhai, how can you not be humble?
Yeah.
And so coming back to what we had just asked, I don't think so, because the ratio of the love that I've been getting seamlessly throughout my journey and to the whatever hit. और मुझे बहुत, and I'm very smart, जब मैं कुछ देखता हूँ तो मुझे समझ में आता है, मैं उनकी प्रोफाइल देखता हूँ तो मुझे समझ में आता है कि अच्छा ये उसका फ़ैन है या ये उसकी फ़ैन है, इसलिए इसको इतनी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. इट्स नॉट दैट इसको हमसे कोई लेना देना है. उसका कुछ किसी और के वो है तो उसको रीज़न चाहिए. तो ये फ्रस्ट्रेशंस हैं. आई रियली डजंट बॉदर मी, बिकॉज आप देखो इतने लोगों को इतनी हेट मिलती है, बट उनको प्यार कितना मिलता है, दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट.
Coming back to Temptation Island, I have to talk to you about how are you going to ensure that, see, you are the host and there is Moni also.
Yes.
But at the same time, there would be certain things which would come to your notice and everything will come to your notice. How are you going to ensure things and the chemistry between them or the relationship? Would you turn a relationship advisor? Tell me more about your role over here.
I don't think we would want to give any relationship advices on Temptation Island. Of course, if they ask कि हमारा, I can tell you what my experience was, तो मैं वो बता सकता हूँ. But Temptation Island India is a social experiment. और हम चाहेंगे कि वो लोग खुद ही react करें without any outside opinion. अगर आप कभी बहुत ही ऑफ ट्रैक चले जाते हो किसी रीज़न की वजह से, क्योंकि आपके पास फ़ोन्स नहीं है, आप भटक जाते हो, तो आई एम ऑलवेज देयर, आई एम ऑलवेज देयर. बट आई थिंक वी वुड लेट देम डू व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, बिकॉज द आइडिया इज़ कि आप पहले अपने आप को समझ लो, और जो आपका एक्चुअल फर्स्ट रिएक्शन आता है वो सच्चा रिएक्शन है. उसको क्लाउड मत करो और उसको समझो, उसको एक्सेप्ट करो, फिर ही आप एक अच्छा रिलेशनशिप एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हो, नहीं तो फिर आप क्लाउडेड हो. सो आई डोंट थिंक आई वुड वांट टू चेंज एनीथिंग एनीवेयर, बट येस वी नोटिस एवरीथिंग एंड वी टेक मेंटल नोट्स. और अगर कभी कोई गलत जा रहा होता तो हम उसको समझा देते हैं कि भैया ये तो हिपोक्रेसी हो गई, क्योंकि आप ये बोल रहे हो ये चल जाता है, बट यही सिचुएशन जब आप किसी और तरीके से देखते हो तो अब आपके लिए सही नहीं है, तो फिर वो बोलता है कि यस यू आर राइट.
करण, आपको ऐसे क्या जो है बहुत टेम्प्ट किया है एंड यू हैव ट्राइड अवॉइडिंग दैट, versus also you have got tempted and you have attempted those things multiple times?
I think for boys सबसे पहले तो गाड़ियाँ होती हैं. See again what happens is temptation की temptation को हम क्यों why do we get tempted? Because of gratification of what happens, correct? After a while you realize कि gratification is not that worth it, तो उसके बाद से वो चीज़ें अच्छी लगनी नहीं शुरू लगती हैं, या फिर आप ग्रो अप हो जाते हो. सो आई एम अ नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग, आई बीन आई एम अ पंजाबी, सो एवरीथिंग हैज़ बीन टेम्प्टेड. आई बीन टेम्प्टेड टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, बाय अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, बिहेव इन अ सर्टन मैनर. फिर वो समझ में आता है कि नहीं, इसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं था, जस्ट बी योरसेल्फ. तो या
Does that temptation come in your way when you're, with Tejasswi, when you're in a relationship? Does that lead to any kind of complexities of, revelation of, any kind of...
No, I've been there, done that.
Yeah,
been there, done that. Because see, again, with Tejasswi, Teju, I'm a very evolved person who understands himself better. मैं कितना accept करूँगा, what all I will take and till what limit I will take. And it's the perfect balance. तो कभी ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ी. That's why I think that's why Touchwood it's going smooth. Yeah.
And as I, speak about her, there was this one video also where you said that, people talk about the age gap between you and her, and
Yeah.
people say that you may leave her, and you said that वो मार डालेगी मुझे. Do you feel that she is more on the possessive side and you're more on the protective
No,
side?
not at all. Not at all. Again, the age gap is what, 7.5 years.
Yeah, it's not much.
It's not much.
not
I think ये इतना तो अच्छा लगता है.
Yeah.
Because the boy has. एक तो लड़के mature नहीं होते जल्दी. ठीक है. एक same age के ना लड़कों को बहुत time लगता है mature होने. कुड़ियाँ जल्दी mature हो जाती हैं. So I think I like the fact that I'm 7.5 years elder to her. And देखिए, एक रिलेशनशिप में अगर पोजेसिवनेस नहीं होता तो मतलब वो मज़े नहीं आते. मे बी आई लाइक इट एंड मे बी शी ऑल्सो लाइक्स. आई एम ऑल्सो वेरी पोजेसिव. बट वो जितना लोगों को लगता है ना कि मतलब वो वैसा है, वैसा कुछ नहीं है. चिल है.
Chilled completely.
Yeah.
Okay. But talking about your upcoming projects, what are you working on?
फिलहाल तो as I said, we've been working on this for 2 years and finally it's come to fruition and we're very excited about this one. It's stakes are very high. Official adaptation, international format coming to India for the first time. The USP of the show, the selling point of the show is also very very quirky and edgy and is very. So we're very excited कि कैसा लगेगा ये show. और at the same time, there are certain projects that I'm very close to my heart जो मैं इसके बाद शुरू करूँगा, but too early to talk about them.
And you're going back to Bigg Boss house. Tell us something about that. How excited? You're not going to be a part of it,
Yeah,
but of course you're
yeah.
there for a very short period.
Yes.
So how excited are you?
I
to
think
reconnect with memories?
see again, for me, Bigg Boss House has been a very positive experience, personally as well, to form the human being that I am today. And the fact that I go there every year to promote something that I'm working on is kind of like a flex. Yeah, because Salman bhai told me कि इसके बाद तुम क्या करते हो उस पे फर्क पड़ता है. और मैं हर साल जाता हूँ. और I think he's also very proud of the fact
that every year you're there and you have groomed in a very.
हर साल मैं अपना एक project लेके आता हूँ, and that is what he told me on stage कि what happens after this is what is going to define you, and I'm pretty much I pretty much took his advice seriously.
Well, thank you so much, Karan, for your.
Thank you.